Hey there, friends. I hope all of you are having a great Saturday. Mia and I were out walking this morning and we saw a goose migration geese. It was crazy, but it kind of I could not stop watching it. It was like a scene out of the Hitchcock movie, The Birds. They just kept coming and coming and coming. And it kind of portended that, indeed fall is upon us. I hope you're having a fantastic fall day, my friends. I've got 3 new kits to go into our 6 books that are coming up this week in our Flow Journal series. So as you guys know, I use kits as well as mini clusters in my books to kind of just give you the opportunity to just jumpstart your creativity. So let's see what we have going on here. We have Flutter, and this is Flutter. It is, I really dig butterflies. It's not just the imagery of butterflies. It's the whole transitional aspect of that incredible creature. She goes from being maybe not such an attractive thing, maybe she's got a few flaws, and we can think about that as her caterpillar state, which is not really cute and attractive. And then it's amazing the whole metamorphosis that goes on. And I think that a lot of us do gravitate toward that kind of butterfly imagery. I think it says a lot about just girls, in general, that we do, maybe we transform a little more than guy particles. We have, we go from being a child to being a young woman to being able to birth new life. And I think that makes butterfly imagery so interesting to me. So here's our kit. We've got a nice fabric swatch for you that doesn't have butterflies, but it features moths, and I love moths as well. We've got a nice little butterfly cutout here. You got some bling to work with, 2 art trading card blanks, a couple of sweet little 3D stickers, a couple more fabric swatches here, and I only put 1 of these in each kit, you guys, but somehow or another this kit has 2. I don't really know why. And a button, to just kind of, so let's look at what we could do here. We could do art trading cards. We could cut those art trading cards in half and do chippies if we wanted to do that. We've got plenty of fabric swatches to work with. We also have some embellishment images, and these are over here, as well as, words, because we have to have words when we're doing any sort of creativity, and a little writing journal spot right here. So that is our Flutter kit. I hope you guys like it. Now let's take a look. Put that one over here. Let's take a look at feathers and arrows. And not too long ago, I was working with some feather imagery and arrow imagery, and I thought, there's something about these things that are very similar. Of course, feathers were tied onto the top of arrows to improve the trajectory of an arrow when it was shot from a bow. My friend Catherine is a wonderful bow. She's an archeress. She's amazing. And she's promised to show me that particular kind of survival tool, because I did some shooting when I was very, very young, and I really always enjoyed my bow days. We have a couple of images here. Well, actually, we have 1, 2, floral kind of images with birds here. And then we have a nice big-ish image, of course, right here, which of course features feathers, more feather imagery here. So what we have here basically is just a giant collage kit. And you guys know that our art trading coin blanks, our art trading card blanks, as well as those 4x6 substrates are always in your flow journal. So this gives you kind of the ability to collage on a lot of different substrates, and we've got an art trading card as well for you to play with, as well as this little fold out piece that features all kinds of feathers and a couple more feather and arrow images. We've got a nice swatcher ribbon for you. These are enforcers, reinforcers, a little hand cut bird for you, as well as a button to, to just enhance your creativity. I think it's fun to have kits, y'all, because, I mean, just look at what happened here. I mean, we just put all of this out, and this is only one kit. You can combine that kit with something else. You can just do the kit. You can use the kits as a warm-up in the morning, as a cool down in the evening. Our last kit for this series of 6 journals is called Ladies Home Journal. We have some sort of stylized magazine cover in this kit. Now this kit is packaged in a plastic gift bag. So let's see what we have in here. We can kind of just dump that out. It does have vintage elements, my friends, especially these incredible, thank you, Miss C, vintage, love this, vintage recipes. Now you can see that Mom's trying to copy the recipe from Miss Dee Dee, and maybe her 5-year-old is scribbling all over the paper. It even has these super cool stains on it. I love things like that, because to me this is a passage of time. This is a day. This is an afternoon. Maybe Dee Dee was this lady's sister, and maybe they were spending an afternoon cooking and trading recipes and watching the children and that sort of thing. This is a recipe for Ella's Donuts, so you can see how this one works out. Now, of course, each kit won't have the very same thing in it. It has the same types of things in it. This one has a Monique makeup menu, dandruff control shampoo, Nature's Balance balancing cream, liquid skin cleanser, and the prices were effective October 1st, 1974. So I really love that. You've got another recipe in here. I think what I did, you guys, was I put 3 recipes in these kits. So you've got your recipes here. I think that a feather just sort of says early 20th century. You know, we had a lot of feathers going on. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the Victorian, oh man, what did they call that series? Victorian Poorhouse, something like that was on PBS. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I'll try and find that information. But it did show women doing piecework, and how women in the Victorian slum house, wish I could remember that. It's just a fascinating look at how a lot of people lived during the Victorian era. The poor people lived during the Victorian era. And these ladies would actually go and get the chicken feathers that were plucked from chickens, take them back to the Victorian slum house, I think that is what it was called, and they would use different sorts of dyes to dye feather. Now that was a piecework project, and the upper class, of course, always decorated their hats with feathers. Very interesting. If you do get an opportunity to watch that series, it's absolutely incredible. A little bit of fabric that I thought kind of went with this era. A really cool button. I wanted to, the buttons that I used in here, I really did want everything to kind of flow together, so you are going to have the kind of like this stylized button here. Another little piece of paper. Now this one did have a photograph like this in it. I cannot remember exactly what I put in each kit, but you'll have another small item in that kit as well. So there we go, my friends. We have 3 kits. We have Flutter, Feathers and Arrows, and Ladies Home Journal. I hope that you guys enjoyed this little peek into our creative cluster kits. Thanks a bunch for watching, and I'll have new journals in the shop this afternoon. Thanks, y'all. See you soon. Bye.